The air hung heavy with the scent of rain and coffee. It was a typical Tuesday morning at the daily grind. Liam, a struggling writer, found solace in the cafe's warmth. He noticed a woman, her face hidden by a paperback. Her name was Anya, with eyes that spoke of distant storms. Their paths crossed briefly, a fleeting glance, a spark of curiosity ignited within Liam. Days melted into weeks, and Liam's fascination with Anya grew. He would choose a table within earshot, hoping to catch a snippet of her story. He noticed the way her fingers traced the lines of poetry. Liam, starved for connection, yearned to unravel her mystery. He started writing poetry, leaving them anonymously on her table. He hoped these words might serve as a bridge. Anya, however, remained an enigma. She would find the poems, but her reactions remained indecipherable. The distance between them seemed insurmountable. Her silence now felt like a barrier amplifying his isolation. Liam, emboldened by a mix of hope and desperation, finally decided to approach Anya. He chose a day when the cafe was bathed in the golden hues of the setting sun, casting long shadows that mirrored his own tumultuous emotions. He gathered his courage, his heart pounding like a drum in his chest. "Excuse me," he stammered, his voice barely a whisper. "I just wanted to say, I really admire your taste in books." It was a clumsy attempt, but it was all he could manage. Anya looked up, her eyes widening in surprise. She seemed startled, caught off guard by his sudden appearance. "Oh," she mumbled, her voice barely audible above the soft murmur of the cafe. "Thank you." Her response was clipped, her body language screaming discomfort. Liam, sensing her unease, retreated, his awkward attempt at connection leaving him feeling more alone than ever. Section 4. The facade of social media. Frustrated by his inability to connect with Anya in person, Liam turned to the digital world. He found her profile, hoping to understand her guarded demeanor. Her online persona contrasted sharply with the woman he saw at the cafe. Anya's feed was a highlight reel of vacations, parties and friends. Liam felt envy as he scrolled through her seemingly joyful life. The dissonance between her online persona and real life left him confused. Section 5. A crack in the armor. One evening, as the rain lashed against the cafe windows, Liam found Anya in her usual corner, her face pale, her eyes red-rimmed. She looked visibly shaken, her usual composure shattered. He hesitated for a moment, his own anxieties warring with his concern for her. He finally took a deep breath and approached her table. "Are you all right?" he asked, his voice soft, devoid of his usual awkwardness. Anya looked up, startled, and for a brief moment their eyes met, a flicker of shared vulnerability passing between them. The dam broke. "No," she whispered, her voice trembling. "No, I'm not." And with those words, the carefully constructed walls she had built around herself began to crumble. Tears streamed down her face as she shared fragments of her story, her pain spilling out into the open. Section 6. Whispers of Despair. Anya's story unfolded like a wilted flower, each petal revealing pain and heartache. She spoke of a lost love, a career that left her empty, and a gnawing loneliness. Her online persona was a facade, hiding her true self. Liam listened intently, his heart aching for her. Section 7. The Dawn of Understanding. As the sun began to rise, casting a gentle glow across the horizon, Liam sat in quiet reflection. The journey with Anya mirrored his own battles and the silent wars within many others. He realized their walls of silence were prisons of isolation. The unspoken words deepened their wounds. In Anya's whispers, he found the importance of expressing emotions. Liam's heart was heavy, yet hopeful. Vulnerability was a bridge to deeper connections. Liam resolved to break free from his walls of silence. Their bond began to heal in the light of honest conversation. Section 8. The Final Goodbye. In the dimly lit room, shadows danced on the walls. Anya sat alone, her face illuminated by the soft glow of a single lamp. The room was silent, save for the faint sound of her pen scratching against paper. Anya's hand trembled as she wrote her final words. Her letter was a testament to the silent battles she had fought. Her story, though filled with sorrow, serves as a poignant call to action, to listen, to speak, to connect. In the stillness that followed, the room held a heavy silence. Her final goodbye was a sobering reminder of the fragility of life and the power of words.